It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
The Stan original series Drag Race Down Under. Going to premiere later this year only on Stan. But yesterday it was announced that there's a new host. Her name's Michelle Visage.
Yes.
You know her if you've watched RuPaul's Drag Race.
She's been on there since season 3, and I think we're up to season 159,000.
Which is a lot. I think you'll admit that's
and
a
they
lot.
pretty much win an Emmy every season.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Yesterday we got to catch up with her. Yeah, let's have a listen.
Michelle.
It's like talking to royalty, Michelle.
I tell you what, the amount of drag queens right now that would burn their most expensive wig to be in our place would be unbelievable. How are you?
It's like a party line.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, you know, there's 3 of us to do this wonderful show to create this magic.
I love it. How are you all?
Yeah,
We're
great.
great, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, big news, the fact that you are going to be hosting RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. You've never hosted one of the series before, have you?
No, this is my first one hosting, and I chose you.
Yay!
So
We'll take it.
What kind of things will change? Normally, you know, we've seen you on there for year after year, but do things change much for you just hosting?
No, actually, the format, everything, the show is everybody knows it and loves it is going to stay the same. The only difference is it's not Rue in that chair, it's me in that chair.
Easy.
Well, we're really excited because you had Hannah Conda on last season, and then Hannah's also on UK versus the World right now.
She's Perth's own.
Yes, we know Hannah Conda through her brother Tim, who used to work here with us at Nova, who's left Nova because he's become a huge TikTok star. So it's a very creative family. I didn't know if you knew that.
No way!
Yeah. Like literally, we were watching his followers grow, Michelle, as he was doing all of our digital content for our website
And then he
socials.
ditched us.
And then, like, it got to the point where TikTok was flying him around the place, so he just left work. It was amazing.
What does he do for TikTok?
Lots of millennial stuff.
Yeah, check out 100% that Tim, and he just basically puts on this crappy brown wig that
loves
you
the
would
wig.
tear apart on the runway, by the way.
Yes.
And just acts like sort of like an emo 90s
does lots
girl.
of characters.
Yeah, very funny. Yeah.
I love that you're like just millennial stuff.
Yeah, it is. That's his focus. Millennial
Hilarious.
stuff.
Hey, Michelle, are you blown away by how, this has been so successful for so long,
Emmy
this
after
franchise?
Emmy after Emmy.
Yeah. And do you actually, sometimes you sit back and go, am I just stuck in a dream here? You know, I could be doing other things, but this is a worldwide hit. I'm known all around the world. I travel all around the joint. This is amazing.
This is 100% a dream. Every day I wake up and I think, is today the day I'm going to wake up? It's really unbelievable, the love and the passion and the response that this show garners. Like it's really, there's not a moment of it that goes over my head. I appreciate all of it, and it is really in a class by itself. It's remarkable.
Michelle, as host, will you, the famous catchphrase, of course, is that Rue uses is sashay away. Are you going to come up with your own catchphrase, or how does that work?
No, listen, Shantae, you stay in sashay away is still going to be there. That's part of the franchise.
Okay.
But Rue had, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell if you're going to love somebody? That's Rue's saying. So it would be very weird for me to do Rue's saying.
Right.
So, I'll have my own.
Yep.
Okay,
we're not retiring Don't Get Up, though, are we?
No, how could we retire that?
Thank you.
That will be there. Don't you worry.
Because that's the motto for our show, and we keep failing.
Yeah, that's right.
One of us in
We've
particular.
got something to aspire to, but we never quite get there.
So you used to and still do our job here and there, don't you, radio?
I do it weekly, actually.
Yes. Yeah.
But I did it for 17 years on terrestrial radio in New York, in Los Angeles, and Miami. And then I went back to the radio in London because this is going to be very weird for you radio people, but I actually get to do it my way and choose my own music and do what I do. I know.
Creative control. What is that?
That can't happen. That's ridiculous.
It doesn't happen, but it does on the BBC. So that's why I went back to radio once a week. Yeah.
How amazing.
Because you used to do the breakfast show as well. So the breakfast show for us, I'm up about 3:30 a.m. and, our show kicks off from 6. What were your hours while you were doing that?
5:30 to 10 a.m.
Oh, till 10.
5:30, 10 a.m. Oh, gee, that's a bit long. But I'm thinking,
Sean's terrified.
I don't want to get up any earlier. Bloody hell. The other thing is, Michelle, though, were you doing yourself? We just walk in here, in particular me and Nathan, put on a hat in the morning. I mean, saves us doing our hair, doing that kind of stuff. Did you prepare?
How much? Yeah. What did you look like?
I went through eras. Like there were moments. I was like, I Taylor Swifted it. I went through eras.
Yeah.
There were moments that like when I was pregnant, I went through both pregnancies on the air, and it was sweatpants. I was lucky that I could even put Crocs on my face.
Yes.
No makeup, hair in a bun. And then there were times where I went through like a year or 2 years of feeling good and wanting to wear 6-inch heels to work every day with black eyeliner out to my ears. So it depended on the time. But I've done both. It was nearly 20 years,
Jesus.
so there has to be give and take.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
Now, as the quality and the viewership has risen for RuPaul, so has the star power of the celebrity guests. It is unbelievable. So right at the start, I was just like, oh, wait there, I don't really know who this person is, especially as an Australian audience.
Yes.
Will you run through some of the most impressive stars that to you that you've had on the panel?
In general?
Yeah, in general, yeah.
There's so many. We had Lady Gaga, Charlize Theron, Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, Christina Aguilera, Nicki Minaj. I mean, the list goes on
That's
and on.
amazing.
But here's the best thing
Yeah.
about all of our guest judges.
Yep.
Every single one that comes on there, that we're talking, Oscar winning, BAFTA winning, Olivier winning. These are people that will sit down in that chair and say, I can't believe I'm here. This is the best day of my life.
Because they all watch
wow.
it. They all watch it.
Yes.
They're all fans of the show.
That's
It's
nice.
unbelievable, yeah.
That's it. They're all super fans. And that right there is a blessing that they all want to be there.
Well,
Michelle.
we love the fact we can't wait to see you hosting Drag Race Down Under. You're going to be amazing.
Such a good job.
Thank you so
Thank
much for
you
talking
so
to
much.
us, Michelle.
That means the world to me.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
The one and only Matt Preston in the house.
And
Doesn't he look great?
Yeah, we're going to get some music on,
yes.
but we have to say you are breathtaking.
Yes.
You are today. I mean, every day.
You've
but
gone the
you're
pink
popping,
jacket,
man.
which
my
is
gosh.
gorgeous.
You've just got the classic bold and the beautiful patriotic hair. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes.
Like the
Your tan.
You're very Forrester.
I'm moisturised. I'm moisturised when coming in. I went to my perfume wardrobe.
Did
I
you?
picked a signature scent.
What's
just
the scent
you.
for today?
The scent today is Ombre Nomad.
And you know what? I'm feeling it.
That's good.
Say it again.
Ombre Nomad, nomadic shadow.
Oh, hello. All right.
Come on,
So
everyone,
pretentious.
smell him.
We're catching up with Matt Preston next. And our old friend is in the house, the one and only Matt Preston, in the flesh.
It's so good to see you, Matt. So you're doing a big thing for Luxury Escapes where you're going over to India and doing a tour with Gary.
That's
This
right.
looks
Yeah.
We've talked about this
amazing.
for, I don't know, for as long as we've known you, how big a deal from MasterChef days over in India.
Yeah.
I'd love to do this with
And
you.
people can go.
People can go. It goes on sale Tuesday, 6 a.m. Just got to register at luxuryescapes.com to make sure you get the link to do it. We put one on sale to Vietnam. We're going to Vietnam in later on this year. That sold out in 8 hours. Oh. So people want to travel. I think they want to go and eat the best.
Because it's going to be an amazing experience. So this is a curated experience from
Yeah,
people that
so-
have spent time there, and also you're aficionados.
Gary's been to India 14 times
Yeah.
in the
Wow.
last
Yeah.
year. I've been there 3
Yeah.
times.
And
Yeah.
not just that, like when people go to India, normally people will go where all the tourists are. You guys get in, you know places and things that we wouldn't know.
And again, I think you want to be comfortable where you're going.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
we're going to take you places where we're going to we'll eat pavement to palace. So the palace stuff is great. And the hotel we stay at the Taj Mahal, I've been to the Taj a long time ago.
Yeah.
But staying in a backpackers, this experience, you walk into your room and the door opens and literally
there it is.
there is your balcony and there's the Taj Mahal. And you just
Amazing.
Go,
Oh my God.
that breathtaking.
It does take your breath away.
it's
Did you?
quite amazing.
Were you talking to us once about going over there with Gilly, or that was going to be a mashup we were looking for?
We talked about that. And that never happened. And actually, I'm over here with a whole mob of my friends. They call it an entourage in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I just call them
How
friends.
many
just
is
friends.
Okay, how many is
How
there
many?
for your entourage?
There's 7 of us. No.
Oh, no, that's not an entourage. That's a netball team.
Yeah, well, actually, it feels more like a netball team. But they went out to the CB Hotel on Monday night, and the king was there. Gilly
yeah.
was there at the bar.
That's his local.
They came back. They came back vibrating with excitement because he's got such a brilliant reputation of being a great person and a legendary cricketer. And to see him in his natural environment it was a bit like seeing a lion on the plains of the Serengeti.
There it is. You see, I'm seeing Gilly around this area is so normal. If you see him in a pub, general knowledge is just to pin a note on him and say where to send him back in the Uber.
Yeah.
I did have a friend who used to have on all his white shirts on the cuff was written with the address. and knock on my neighbour's door, he'll pay you.
That's great.
Did you say that Gary has been to India 14 times in the last year?
Gary's been filming a TV series over there on India's mega festival. So he's been going to things like Holi and these amazing events all around India. So he's been to more places in India than most Indians have been.
Wow.
And I think the other amazing thing about India at the moment is the average age in India is like 28 years old.
Yes.
So it's a really young country, and it's changed post like COVID and subsequent years. It's become really switched on. So you know that old thing. It'd always be you go to India and it would take a day for your luggage to come out.
Yeah.
And now it's better than going to Sydney.
Yeah.
Now you come out, the bags are actually going round. So they're little things like that.
It's a full-on experience going to India. It's an assault to the senses. It is so much action going on because the density of people is extraordinary.
And I think this idea, the 9-day tour has enough just sitting back and having some relaxation.
Sitting on the balcony
but
looking
also
at the
just things
stars.
like when you do stuff. What time you go out to dinner? Because you know that 30-minute drive could be a 2-hour drive.
Okay. Yes.
So there's all that kind of on-ground knowledge that we're bringing to this means that hopefully you maximise your time there and you minimise the.
What's your
the
favourite spot there? Where would you recommend people go and not miss?
Oh gee. Look, I love Mumbai. Mumbai's a party town. We're not going to Mumbai on this one. I think that'll be the next one. I've got to say, I've never stayed anywhere as good as the hotel we're staying in Agra. Yeah. Agra's not got great hotels. This one is this Oberoi Villas is spectacular. We were there, and Malcolm Turnbull was in it was that lardy-da.
Yeah. Oh, it's prime ministerial.
And you can wander down to the Taj Mahal, and that whole thing of that thing of when you go somewhere, it doesn't matter whether it's Venice or Paris, or that moment you look out the window and maybe distant across the rooftops there's a little bit of the Eiffel Tower or a little spot of the beach at Cottesloe, and you go, oh my gosh, I'm here.
Yeah.
There's a quokka. Those things that give you a sense of place. Oh my gosh, that's a 22k bike ride. That's a bit far on a 30-degree day. I don't want to whinge about it, but yesterday was a bit far. I thought on a 30-degree day, 22 kilometres. I thought we were just going to cycle up the north side and not go all the way around.
There's a lot of
you've got to commit.
Talking about Malcolm Turnbull being at a hotel, Sean, remember the celebrity that was at a hotel with us in Melbourne? So we were we walked out of the foyer and I said to Sean, oh my God, Sean, there's Sally Pearson. Anyway, for months beforehand, Sean was teeing off about how boring she is.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
she
you had to
was.
come in like
We're
she
in the
really
bar
was.
together.
She had personality of an indoor
Should
plant.
we ring her now and see what's going on? Because we can.
You got a number?
Well, Sally was on Dancing with the Stars with me, and she is. I can tell you right now, she is a lot of fun.
Really?
She's a lot of fun.
Well, she didn't pack that to a trip to Perth, did she?
Well, obviously she was being professional and didn't understand how low you've got to go to come on the show.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
The one and only Matt Preston is in the house, everybody.
You've got to talk about that again. You've got to talk about you getting over here.
When you first came out here.
You always know you're in trouble. So I moved out here to be with my Australian girlfriend. We lived together for 5 years. It was kind of like, okay, we can either move to Australia, get married. Well, I thought, well, I'll move to Australia. I reached the kind of, my brother had died, so I was in that kind of time. But let's try something fresh. So it took 9 months to get the visa, to move here. Day before I've quit the job. I've ended the rental.
Yeah.
I've done everything.
Your bag's packed,
my bag's packed. I'm everything. I've got my little wad of cash, and I get that phone call the night before the flight going, are you sure this is a good idea?
So you'd been together for 5 years before this?
Oh, we'd had 9 months of drifting apart, obviously. This is important.
But in your head, did you take it as this is an issue, or did you think, God, she's really worried about me? No, it's fine. I'm cool.
Yeah. I think that you never think one thing, do you?
Yes.
So one of the things was that. The other one is, in those cartoons when the character runs off the cliff really fast, and then realizes he's actually
halfway down,
off the cliff and the legs are going. And I was in that state. I couldn't get back. I was kind of done. So I thought I came, and it worked out absolutely brilliantly. So I think that's the.
You got on the plane.
I got
you
on.
flew to Australia.
I got on the plane.
for this girl.
She's not there to pick me up.
She didn't pick you up at the airport.
It's like
I mean,
it's
the
like
sign's
heartbreak.
there.
It's like heartbreak.
So she's not there.
So we limped along, and then the final sign was at Christmas when she gave me a beach towel. And I thought that was the final.
Did she give you a beach towel?
You know. I think it's one of the. I think it's the Bill Murray. I think it's the Bill Murray movie Scrooge, where he's deciding between towel and VCR. VCR for the important people, towel for everyone else.
Well, think about it. What do I know about the man I love? Well, he likes being dry.
That's right. And he likes the beach.
I know that.
She'd get torn apart if she was on maths.
Yeah.
But no one. Would you go on?
No.
Would you go on maths?
Not in a
Not
million years.
None of you want to go on maths.
Oh, because I'm not like them. I'm not really looking for love. Come on. The worst thing about maths at the moment, though, is we've seen series after series. They go in and then they come out and they get their maths makeover. So they all get their new teeth that look like Buzz Lightyear, and they all get super tanned and hair extensions and stuff. They're going in like that already. So they've already had their maths makeover. So this new series of them who have already got all their fake teeth, what's happening with them next?
No, well, it's straight to OnlyFans, obviously.
It's
OnlyFans,
unbelievable.
straight away, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, but you see, I'm not so sure about that because I was out in a restaurant which is well known for influencers and sat next to a couple of ex-maths, and there were a couple of kids from Love Island and F-Boy Island. At the next,
God, where is this hellhole?
when you come, I'll take you. You'll love it. It is like something out of Dante's Inferno. But the maths one going, yeah, she's got a bad OnlyFans site. So there's definitely a sense of what's an OnlyFans site to communicate with your fans, and what's an OnlyFans site for
diddling.
Yes, for diddling. Yeah, exactly. I think for diddling is probably a good way of putting it.
Mac, do you have anything else on today? Can you stick around a little bit longer?
I can stay here until 9 o'clock, so I don't have to be on my flight till 10:20.
It's like having royalty here, isn't it?
It is
Proper
great.
royalty.
Really bad royalty.
No, it's like having Photoshopped
from like
royalty.
someone like Andorra. Here he is, the third in line to the crown of Andorra. 12,000 people.
Well, I would believe that if you told us that.
We were discussing about the fact that you've got an entourage with your gang, but you've decided it's a squad.
It's a squad.
Yeah.
We've decided it's a squad. Taylor Swift style, it's a squad.
Are you just playing golf? And when you go to Rottnest, did you play golf at Rotto?
No.
Do you go lunch in the pub?
We had this whole debate about do we play golf or do we actually have a day just on the beach? So we had a day on the beach. And I'm just going to say, there've been all these things recently. Best beach in Australia.
Yeah.
Rotto's got about 4 of them just there.
I'm from
Yeah, I know.
Esperance. Esperance has got about 15 of them.
Yeah,
It's extraordinary.
but
Kalgoorlie has none.
But Rotto's warm,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they got
that's
those
true.
really good sand dunes.
In my mind, you going to the beach. You going to the beach. I can imagine. This is in my mind. You've got zinc on your nose.
People
you've got
trying to roll me back into the
You've got
water.
your little board shorts on. You got a little t-shirt on with a shirt over top, right? You got like a cane beach hat on. You've got zinc on your nose and you've got a bucket and a spade. Am I right? And a flotation device.
It's a unicorn.
Yes, something from BCF.
I love a flotation device. I love a bucket and spade. I mean, how good is making sandcastles? Everyone like that. No, I'm irresponsible. I'm the one asleep on the beach who hasn't replied. Little cheeky suggestion of crack peeking out from the long board.
Oh, well.
You know the way it is, 'cause
ladies.
you never adjust when you sleep. And then I'll be overexcited in the water. I mean, I love it. I love it. That turquoise water.
Do you go for
amazing.
a swim, or are you just in the shallow and just splashing with your entourage? You stop it, Jeff. No,
you know the way you do 4 really impressive strokes and then you stop. Listen, my freestyle. I can take it all the way back from Fremantle.
What bays were you in that you love there, Matt?
Don't ask me.
You don't
I
remember
don't know. The one when I was about to have a heart attack. The one when I was really sweaty. That I can do it more by
we know the one.
Because this is the thing. No one tells you that
That's little
Rottnest
parakeet,
Has no
obviously.
cars.
has hills. No, the
heaps
cars
of
are all
hills.
right.
Heaps of hills.
No, I thought it's an island, and it doesn't look very high when you look at it.
Yeah.
You know, you can see the
Over
sun
the top.
going down over it. It's very flat, but there's lots of hills, and that seemed to be wrong. I
You
wasn't
got
expecting that
to
at all.
earn your swim.
Well, especially when you're on an oar bike and all those people are whizzing past on electric roads going, hello.
And what did you have for lunch?
We had a cheese and beetroot salad from the bakery there. Then we came back and had a nice couple of cocktails at the Mez overlooking that break and where
the Mez.
ferries are. That was they were really good. It's just fantastic. Isn't it brilliant though? Ferries all full, loads of people, loads of tourists here at the moment. I mean, it's weird when we went through that period of no one being here.
Yeah,
I know. And it was a Tuesday. I mean, that's the same. Everywhere went, the restaurants were full and busy. It was fantastic.
But I'm saying on Tuesday, so sometimes when you look around these people doing amazing things on this Tuesday, it's like, who are you? Why are you here on a Tuesday? Like, what is it? You all can't be visiting.
You can't all be in Matt Preston's posse.
When you go to Crown sometimes, you look down at the pool. It's like, who are you in the cabana? What are you doing?
Well, but it's that mix of young Europeans travelling and people over 60s whose kids have left home just going, yes!
Yeah. You know what? It's gross. Keep it to yourself. We're working.
Sorry, let's define working by what time do you knock off today? Oh, 9:30, is it? Oh, yeah, I'll say 5-minute air check. Yeah, you shouldn't have said that, Nathan. And then
we don't do air checks. We just take everything we shouldn't have said, basically.
You could be on that 10 o'clock ferry out to Rottnest in your all-over zinc.
Zinc?
All over?
No, I'd wear the...
Zinc and a parasol.
Yeah, parasol.
We were discussing yesterday.
Yeah, blow me away.
Okay, so how long do you think it's been since Nathan has had a swim?
Go. Guess. Start thinking.
Well, I would assume you live in Perth and the water is so inviting. Surely, probably this weekend. Surely 3-4 days.
Longer. Keep going.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's you. You love showing off your body. A week.
Longer. Keep going.
Okay.
You're going to have to go in bigger chunks.
Okay. Let's go a year.
Longer.
What, you haven't...
Longer?
Like 3 years?
Don't shock
3
now.
years? 3 years?
Longer.
10 years?
Longer.
I can't believe it. I'm 15.
Longer.
20.
At least.
Why? Well, not even when you go. Do you just go skiing holidays and art holidays, looking at pictures in the Prado?
Yes, I go to skiing art holidays.
I'm just going to go with it. It's like, I would have thought you'd be. You strike me, Nathan, as a. You strike me. You strike me as Bali Canggu Beach Club. You strike me as clubbing all night. Oh, down the beach.
No.
In a shade, cocktails. Have a dunk to try and wash your head out, and then come back out. Never done.
I think I'm striking you wrong. That's as ridiculous. I used to work with this guy who's Fijian, right, Danny, and he used to work in the surf shop. And then one time he turned around and just casually, as if it was a fact, blah 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 blah. Anyway, Nathan, you're Fijian, and you as well. And I went, what is Fijian about any of this? And I asked you the same question. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking you're in Perth has some of the best beaches in the world. Western Australia, best beaches in the world.
Yes.
Not swimming seems
I haven't
phenomenal.
had a need to. So.
Sean swims for all of us, to be fair.
Enough for all of us.
But just that, isn't that the joy of being here? That the 15-minute drive from here, and you can be down on the beach. You can have a dunk. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You can do schnitzels in the sand. You can dunk to watch that off. You can do all that.
On behalf of
It's
Nathan,
heaven.
you can also be home on the couch watching Netflix.
There's
in the
heaps of
same amount
different
of
beach
time.
shows.
This morning we'll start with you, Lena. Good morning.
Morning, how you going?
Hey,
Awesome.
Lena, fantastic. You're going against Ashley, so I'm going to jump straight to her first. Hello, Ashley.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hi, Ash.
So, Ashley and Lena, both of you, the categories today are quite different.
Yes, that's right.
On one hand, we've got That's Magic. So that's going to be all about magicians and magic and
And on the
anything
other-
magical.
And on the other hand, Australian Winter Olympians.
Yep. So, Lena, you'll get first dibs, but I'm interested to see, Ashley, which would you have chosen if given the choice?
Not the Olympics.
So you would have gone with That's Magic.
All right. Well, Lena, luckily you're in the driver's seat. You get to pick. Is it Australian Winter Olympians or is it That's Magic?
I've got to go for That's Magic.
That's Magic.
Bad news for Ashley, I would suggest. I know.
Today, our head lecturer will be Matthew Preston.
Yes.
Hello.
Now, here's what's going to happen, Lena. Matt will ask the question. If you get it right, you take a point. If you get it wrong, we'll give Ashley a crack at it. And if she gets it right, she'll get 2 points.
Maths.
I know. We've got 5 questions coming your way. Matt Preston.
Lena with the category That's Magic.
Lena, what is the full name of the magician that is also the title of a current Dua Lipa song?
Houdini?
Full name, though.
Full name,
name.
please.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, we'll throw it over to Ashley for 2 points. Ashley, what is the full name of the magician that's also the title of a current Dua Lipa song?
Is it Harry Houdini?
Boom!
Ashley's taken
Harry
2
Houdini.
points.
2 points.
Oh.
All right, Lena, you got another one.
Okay, Lena. One of Harry Houdini's most popular escapes.
No.
Not that one.
Not that
The
one.
ones that are-
Yep, asterisk.
The ones that are...
The one. Oh, you didn't tell me you'd highlighted the ones you
Well,
wanted to do.
would you
All right,
normally
you wanna
go to the ones that are
you,
highlighted?
You've
or?
just highlighted the answers. I don't want to read
Yes.
the answers because that would be really bad.
No, so read the
All right,
question.
here we go. Legendary Las Vegas magic act Siegfried and Roy were involved in a tiger attack during their performance at the Mirage in 2003. Who was attacked? Siegfried or Roy?
Oh, Lena.
I'm going to say Roy.
You are correct.
got it right.
You're on the board.
Pull it out of your coin.
On the board.
Gee,
As
that
they
was
say,
that was
classics.
that was a
Question
4-pointer.
3, Matt.
Yeah, the tiger said you eat Roy with some soy.
David Copperfield once appeared to make which New York landmark disappear on live TV?
Eiffel Tower?
Incorrect.
Ask the question
Ashley?
again to
Okay.
Ashley.
Now listen carefully, Ashley. David Copperfield once appeared to make which New York landmark disappear on live TV?
Statue of Liberty?
Yes, Ashley. It is the Statue
Oh,
of
that's a
Liberty.
big win
What is
there.
happening here?
The score check. Ashley's on 4,
Yeah.
Lena's on 1. And this is Lena's set of questions.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah,
Let's move on to question 4.
Lena can bounce back on Olympians.
Barely.
That's the way it goes. Don't be so negative. Which Australian magician and escape artist competed in the 2011 series of Australia's Got Talent, losing out to Jack Viggen?
Positino?
Yes!
She's clawing her way back.
Lost to the guy with the new teeth.
Very
All
good.
right.
Leave him
and
alone.
The final.
He's a very nice man, and he was on
he?
Dancing with the Stars with my friend Jess Rafford. They did
Oh my God!
very well
Anyone we
together.
bitch about, you say leave him alone. Dancing with the stars with
I
me.
can't
There's
help
no one
it.
left.
I'm all about dance. I'm all about ballet. I'm all about a ballroom. Okay, final
Question
question.
5.
What is a non-magical person called in the world of Harry Potter?
A muggle.
Yes!
Okay, Lena clawed it back.
Well
Score check
done, Lena.
at
What?
half time. Ashley leads 4-3.
This
Remember, we're going
is
into Ashley's major, which she had
crazy.
no confidence about.
Okay, so Lena, you need to rob a few points here if you get
That's
the
right.
opportunity.
So the major subject now is Australian Winter Olympians. Matt, ask Ashley her first question.
Ashley, your first question. The only Australian gold medalist at the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics was mogul skier Jakara who?
Anthony?
At her.
Well done.
go.
Ash scores a
Okay.
point.
Good one.
Okay,
Well done.
I reckon you've got this one too, personally. Freestyle.
Oh, don't know.
No, honestly, listen to the question. You'll get this. Freestyle aerials gold medalist Lydia Lassila appeared on which reality television show?
Oh, I'm just going to say Love Island.
It was
No.
not Love Island.
And we've got to
So,
get the answers
Lena?
out. You get about 3 seconds, everyone.
Yes. Lena, you get the same question. Matt?
Okay.
Sorry, could you say the question?
Yeah,
again?
I
here it
will do
comes.
right now. Freestyle aerial gold medalist Lydia Lassila appeared on which reality television show? Reality television show.
Desperate Housewives.
Lena.
She was not on Wisteria Lane.
She was a challenge
I really wanted
beast
to live in that street.
on Survivor.
She was amazing.
She was
So-
great. They
So
voted her
good.
off because she
Yeah,
was a weapon.
she was
Yeah,
too
she
good.
was amazing.
All right.
All right.
Ashley.
Back to Ashley's
3.
question. Ashley, Australia's first ever individual winter gold medalist.
No, she wasn't a gold medalist.
Oh,
Read
okay.
it properly. This isn't the ABC.
All right. Okay. Sorry. Gee, snatch.
Start again.
Australia's first ever individual Winter Olympic medalist was Zali Steggall, who won a gold. No, didn't win a gold. I'm obsessed by gold medals. Why is this bronze medal?
We shouldn't even. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. Zali Steggall, who won a bronze in slalom skiing in Nagano in 1998. What does she do for a living now? So this is Zali Steggall, Australia's first ever individual Winter Olympic medalist, won a bronze in slalom skiing in Nagano in 1998. What does she do for a living now?
Ashley?
I'm going to guess actor.
She's not an actor. We go to Lena.
Okay, Lena, do you want the question again?
Yes, please.
Australia's first ever individual Winter Olympic medalist was Zali Steggall, who won a bronze in slalom skiing in Nagano in 1998. What does she do for a living now?
Quick. Time's up, I'm
Time's up.
afraid. We haven't got all day.
Matt, what is she?
Politician, independent in the federal seat of Warringah. She beat Tony Abbott.
Yes, she did.
There you go.
Score check. Ashley 4, Lena 3.
She's still tied. Okay.
I know. Here we go, Ashley.
In 2022, Tali Gill and Dean Hewitt were the first ever Australians to compete at Olympic level in which sport?
Ashley?
Hockey.
It was not
Correct.
hockey. We go to Lena.
Lynn, do you want the question again?
Yes, please.
Do you want the question again?
Yeah, go, it's just
Yeah. All right, 2022, Tali Gill and Dean Hewitt were the first ever Australians to compete at Olympic level in which sport?
Lena? Time's up, Lena.
Matt's got to get a plane back to Melbourne.
Okay.
Give him a chance to
The
get
next
there.
question, everybody. Listen to the question.
That's right, the first time.
Because we're not repeating
The
it.
answer was curling. Okay, we go to the final
That was-
question.
All right, final.
Either person can
All
still
right,
win. Okay.
This is a nice generalist question. Snowboarder Scotty James, who has won a silver and a bronze medal at the Winter Olympics, is the future brother-in-law of which TV weatherman?
Ashley?
I'm not sure.
No idea. Okay, we throw it to Lena.
Lena, this is...
Lena?
This is
Lena, what's your answer?
Sam Mack.
What's happened?
She's tied it up. She's tied it up. She's tied it up. Lena came from nowhere. Okay, we're going to have to go into a tiebreaker situation.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay, here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
We will read out a question. You are both
How many times, though?
live. So you will buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. If you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, your opponent wins. All right, are we clear?
Yeah.
Let's test your buzzers. Lena?
Lena.
Ashley?
Ashley.
Okay, they're working. The buzzers are working well. Nathan's curating a question.
All right, here we go. In the song, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, we bring good tidings to who?
Ashley.
Yes, Ashley, for the win.
To you and your king.
Incorrect.
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
It is you and your kin.
That means Lena's taken it out. Lena's taken it out. It's not fair. Well, it is fair.
Well, it is fair. It's
It's
the
harsh,
answer.
but fair. It's the answer. Lena, you've won $1,000 cash thanks to Curtin University and 1G.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.